Alright everybody, this is Into the Breach, the new game by Subset Games, the creators of FTL. I've started a new profile for us to go through. I've put about 20 hours or so, I want to say. This game is an excellent strategy game, and I just want us to, let's go through it, and I hope to provide some content for it, because I think this game is just really, really excellent. So we're gonna start a new game. Time to go back and try again. Alright, so we start off with Rolf Carlson. He's basically just like your basic guy. 2x bonus experience per kill, so you're just gonna level up real fast. And we haven't unlocked any of the squads, obviously, so we're just going to play with the basic, the Rift Walkers. These guys are relatively strong compared to all the other squads. The artillery mech has a really good push. All of them actually have really good pushes, which is super important in the game. So yeah, let's just give it a go. Let's just give it a start. Alright, so the Vex breeding grounds, we wipe them out here, we save the world. Alright, so let's start at the archive. Not that we really had much of a choice there. We're doing all we can to protect the refugees, but we need your help against the Vec. We'll assist with some of our old Earth artifacts if we can. Alright. So, I always try and prioritize getting reputation over anything else. Reputation is going to allow us to get upgrades for our mechs. So like the building's immune ability is really important, I feel like, for the artillery mech, as well as just getting an early +1 damage on the Taurus cannon. All of that stuff really adds up eventually. So getting that early reputation and to buy reactor cores, super important. So we're going to start in ohmTown. We have to destroy the dam and end the battle with less than 4 mech damage. Let's give it a go. It's pretty good dam placement for us too. It's relatively up front. Let's place like this. We could potentially get some pushes off with the cannon mech. Alright, so already a good start. We really only have to deal with one Vec here, this Hornet. Always trying to prioritize the grid damage. These guys are just attacking into him. I can just easily move him. He has 3 movement. I can't get him down to here, so I can't get a kill. I can at least get a push with the cannon mech, or get a kill with the cannon mech. The cannon mech only does 1 though, right? Yeah, it only does 1 right now. But that we could still push. These are all flying, so they're not going to be affected by the dam. There's no real point in us breaking it now. What we can do is we can just move here and punch. He's going to attack into nothing, and then we'll move the cannon mech up, push, and we might as well just get some damage in here. Make it easier next turn for us. He's not gonna hit anything. We'll have 4 to deal with. Hopefully, we actually get some Vex that aren't flying. That would just make us easier to destroy the dam. Alright, so Scorpion. Okay. So we have this Firefly. So again, trying to prioritize our buildings, we need to deal with this Hornet and this Firefly here. this Hornet and this Scorpion. Although this is gonna... I don't think that's really that big of a deal for us. Because we can't really... The combat mech's gonna give a push. So if I were to hit it, it would either hit the building or it would hit the artillery mech. I could sacrifice a health for that. That's actually not that terrible of a move. I mean, if we don't deal with this guy, he's going to take one either way. If we do this, that'll kill it for sure. All right, let's do that. You have to, you have to keep in mind that your mech's health is a resource. It's always going to be back to full health at the end of the beginning of a new mission. So, regardless, it's really not that big of a deal if we take one, as long as he doesn't take any more. We can kill this. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna kill that, and then we'll use our cannon mech to push the Firefly. And setting this tile on fire is also quite nice. We're gonna have 2 turns to kill the dam. You could always just kill it outright with the punchy mech. So, but now they have +1 health with the Soldier Scion. This actually, oh, he webbed him. So I was saying we could probably just kill the dam this turn, because that would get rid of these 2. And then we'd only have to really deal with the Hornet. So I think we might want to get... I think we might want to push with the artillery mech. Yeah, so I think this is what we're going to do. Yeah, so... And that does extra damage to the Soldier Scion, which isn't bad. And then... Since he's not stuck anymore, we can just punch the crap out of the dam. And then we can... Ooh. Okay, so alright. Yeah, that's not gonna work. So we needed to do that. Okay, so we're gonna have to reset here. That's unfortunate. We just gotta move our timing a little bit better, because otherwise it would have been in... The cannon mech would have been in the water, and then we wouldn't be able to get the shot off on the Hornet with the push. So, let's do that first. And then we'll do that. Yeah, we'll just do the same thing. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. And wow, he got 12 experience for that. I guess he got all those kills, so he's gonna level up pretty quick. Might even level up by the end of this mission. And now with the water here, we could potentially get some kills just by pushing. Alright, so again, we have these 3 to deal with. This guy's at 1 health, the Hornet. You could just push him into the water. Push the Scorpion. Or... You might be taking some damage already, which is unfortunate. It's not the end of the world. Just trying to think this out. Actually, if we... Okay, so if we use the cannon mech to kill the Soldier Scion, he dies. He only has 1 health because of the Soldier Scion. And then we can... We can't kill this guy, though. Because these two are gonna... that's tricky, that's tricky. That's tricky with just how we set up the... Actually... Oh no, this... Yeah, I think this actually works, because he'll go down to 3, get pushed into the fire, and then if we look at the turn order, fire damage is always first. Okay, so I think that works out. So we go here, kill here. Yep, he dies. Then we punch and then push into the fire. He'll die. Oh, actually, I think either way he's going to die, because what we're going to do is push both of them. There we go. We actually got an achievement for that. Drown 3 enemies in water in a single one. That's pretty easy with the dam. But hey, coins will allow us to upgrade our mechs, or I'm sorry, get new squads, which is going to be cool. So, but the Rustling Hulks is a really solid squad. I would assume so, considering it's the first squad we get here. All right, so my thoughts is we're going to go library. We're definitely going to go here, and then we'll have the options of whatever we think is the easiest for here. So either way, hopefully we'll get up to full power grid by the end of this, which is great. Good, strong start. That's what we want to do. So yeah, let's go to the library. So we have to try and block Vex spawning 3 times and protect the coal plant, but we do have air support. So we knew that some spaces are gonna be destroyed by the beginning of the turn. So it makes our lives a little bit easier. We can definitely push things into the airstrike. Right. Alright, so we know this guy's gonna die. And this guy's gonna die. So we actually could just focus on blocking spawns. We really can't move. So we might as well just kill the Soldier Scion. And then... Yeah, because if we look at the turn order, our environment's going to kill both of these. So let's just... We have turns to block spawning. So either way, we're going to be fine here. We'll have time. Let's bring our artillery mech up. Just to potentially get in a position. I mean, he only has 2 health, but I mean, just could help to potentially get a block in there. Not really much else for us to do. Our turn's kind of taken care of. Alright. So we can actually get 2, we can actually at least get 1 block off, potentially 2. No, just 1, which is fine. So I think what we're going to do is use the artillery mech, push this Firefly. Oh no, or... No, well, we'll use this guy, we'll use the artillery mech to push... Oh no, can we? Yeah, we can, that's tricky because we can't kill him outright. We actually can't block any spawns this turn, unless we want to take building damage, which I don't think we want to do. So, we have 3 spawns here. Turn order first. So either way we have to move our cannon mech or combat mech, because if it's in the air support spot, it's gonna die. We definitely don't want that. I think we might just body block here, push him out of the way, just because we need to start blocking spawns. And that kind of puts him in position to block or deal with these 2 guys. Yeah, because he'll die with the spawn. Let's come in here. and yeah, and then we'll yeah. We'll just kind of move him back because these guys, now that they're in position, shouldn't be an issue. So we'll take a damage here, but he'll die, and that's one Vec blocked, which is fine by me. We still have 2 more turns, or really just 1 more turn, so we really need to block at least 2. And he's on fire. Alright, so I think we can get away with blocking 2 here. Because our last turn there's gonna be none to block. So what we can do is just get out of these guys' way. Let them hit each other, basically. I really don't want us to get on fire, so I'm not gonna block this one. But I also don't want to block that one either, because I don't want to get in the way of these guys. I'd be taking 2 hits. Unless I kill one of them. I could just okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Artillery mech can push this Firefly here, blocking. Yeah. We'll come into here, block that, and then we'll just use the cannon mech to punch that guy out of the way. Especially because it's the coal plant. We want that extra energy, or the grid defense. So yeah, so let's do that. We'll move him up here because it could potentially make our guy a priority for the Scorpion. So we'll do that. He's gonna come down here and block that. This guy's gonna die either way. And then we'll punch him out of the way, or shoot him out of the way. I think that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, and he has, yeah, because he has 1 health now because he's on fire. And we got our objective, so that's really what's important. Okay. So we really don't have to deal with this guy. Unfortunately, we need to at least make sure that this guy's moved out of the way. Our cannon mech. Luckily, he's in a position where we could just shoot. We can shoot the Hornet. It'll get knocked into the mountain, and it will die. So that. At least we know that we're not going to take any grid damage. We know that the coal plant's not going down. But we might as well. Let's see if we can get some extra experience here. So let's do this. Push him out of the way. Kill this. Kill that. Boom. That's really easy. And he's just gonna die because of fire. Either way, he was dead. He was mega dead, basically. Yeah, the fire really helped us out. Awesome. And we got a promotion. He's just gonna promote himself really fast, which is always nice. That's unfortunate. This is probably the weakest skill to get, the grid defense, but it's not the worst thing to happen. We would have preferred something like extra mech health or movement, or like a reactor core would have been really, really good. That's okay though. So defending the train, we're gonna do this. I like the artillery support one though too, but I mean, we might as well just wait to see what these are in case we want to make a better decision. Alright, let's defend old Horus. I usually like, when I do train ones, I usually like to try and start my guys more towards the left, only because trying to move around the train while also getting the Vec is just a little tricky, so we'll kind of do something like like this actually. He's less, the artillery mech is obviously less dependent on getting blocked by the train. And we got our first time pod. Okay. I like to generally avoid picking these up in the middle of the game. I usually rather just save them till the end. Most of the time they're not that hard to protect. I mean, if we see an opportunity where we can get them, we'll do it. But right now, none of them are attacking the train, which is good by me. But we need to start killing them, because otherwise it's just going to be a mess. I think we want to at least kill the Scorpion. The Hornets are a little bit easier to deal with because they are one-hittable by the combat mech. So let's do something like this. Just punch them out of existence, and then we will do this, because then they'll go down to 1. And you just move the artillery mech a little bit, or our cannon mech a little bit closer. Now, we are potentially hurting ourselves here, because if one of these guys come over here, we're actually okay, because at least he has a space to move back if one of the Hornets decide to come up here. Because he can't hit anything directly in front of him. Okay, so a Soldier Scion and another Hornet. Okay. So we know we're definitely moving. We can actually, okay. So these actually have 1 health if I kill this Soldier Scion. And right, the train pretty much, yeah, it moves last. So this guy's attack won't actually hit the train. This guy's will. So we really have to deal with 1, 2. That should be fine. We actually, yeah, I think we're okay. If we... But we do need to kill the Soldier Scion, because I was saying we could block a spawn with him, but we need to kill at least this guy. And that's only going to be possible if we kill the Soldier Scion first. So that's what we're going to do. So we'll kill him there. He's back down to 1 health. He's doing whatever. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do. And then we'll just move him back up here. Boom. We're going to have 4 Vec to deal with next turn. That's not that big of a deal. Okay, that's fine. That's also fine. That's also fine. That's not so fine. But we can deal with that. We can literally deal with that with just 1 hit. Boom. So we're good for the turn. Our train's gonna get to the station. Okay, we can't. I was gonna say try and kill this guy just for the experience, but then it would cause this Vec to hit the train, and then what was the point of us? We already won. So let's just punch that guy. Just move him. And we win. There we go. Alright. So there we go, Old Horus. And we get a time pod, which is super solid. You'll usually find a time pod or two per island. They're always guaranteed a reactor core and usually something else, or maybe something else like a weapon. But we're okay with getting just a reactor core. I don't know if I think we just use it right away. I think we just give it right here. Buildings immune is so strong; it opens up a lot of different plays. So let's just go do that. All right, so we can choose these three. Volatile Vec one isn't that bad with this squad, but I think the other two are easier. So we're gonna just ignore that. Tidal waves is pretty good because we have a lot of push. We can push a lot of things into either into the ocean or into the environment kill. And then there's artillery support, and then we'll have an extra guy to deal damage. I think we're gonna go to the tidal waves one. Yeah, let's go there. Something like that works. The placement at the beginning doesn't matter usually too much. But yeah. Okay, so we already know we don't have to worry about this guy. He's gonna die. Can actually guarantee both of them dies. I think we can block a spawn while doing it. Yeah, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna no, I think we need to get rid of this soldier scion early. I think that's important. Yeah, I think that's important. We can actually use it to block a. Yeah, I think. No, we can't actually use it to block a spawn. That's okay. Yeah, we will actually use it to block a spawn because we can just do something like this. Or no. No, it's not worth it to. It's not worth it to take a damage here with the cannon mech. We could push it into the tidal wave, but it does have flying, so it doesn't really matter. And then it could potentially make it move over here, which would make it really hard for us to kill it. So let's just do 1 damage to it. Call it a day. But yeah, we're definitely gonna kill it this turn. So again, prioritizing our grid defense. These are our priorities right here. We don't actually have to worry about the tidal wave or the high tide. Our mechs are massive, so they can walk in water. But I think we still want to kill, especially because. Yeah, because we can't push here. We could, okay. I'm not sure if we can deal with all of them, actually. Which is annoying. I could do something like, no, because I can't. He only has 3 movement. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, we actually can. Yeah, I think we're okay here. So he's gonna die when the soldier scion dies. Alright, we will take a damage here. But I think it's a necessary evil. Because we gotta deal with this guy. Okay. So we really only have to deal with this guy. And we can't shoot with him. Unless I... No, I think we're fine then. Let me see here. So if we still have a reset, so I'm not too worried about it. So if I push here... No, because then I can't shoot him. I can't. Right. So let's reset. Yeah. That's tricky. That's tricky. We might end up having to take a grid damage, which is unfortunate. Alternatively, 3. Alternatively, we just move him in, heal him, and then he just tanks the hit. Can he? 1, 2, 3, yeah. Or, no, because if I move him here, yeah. Okay, so I think that's what we're gonna do, actually. Same move. We'll just have him heal. He's not going to push him. I'll just take a damage. Let's just avoid any other damage. No, let's just punch him. Yeah. Yeah, and we're fine. Yeah, you just have to think about mech HP just being a resource like anything else, like movement. Alright. So we're on our way to a perfect island here. Let's not jinx it. I'm knocking on wood. So we have the Hornet Leader. Hornet Leader's rough. It attacks 3 tiles in a row. And it has flying. And it has 6 health. Yeah, 6 health. So let's do something like that. I just like having separating because we can potentially get these guys to focus on our enemies, or on us rather than the buildings. Okay. So right off the bat, I could just shoot him. He'll get pushed back. We have to try and get as much early damage into the Hornet Leader as we can. And it's going to be tricky because we really only want to attack him from the sides unless we want to be taking 2 damage. Yeah, because if I stand here and punch him, he's going to die. He'll take 2 from the hit, 1 from the emergent vac. Alternatively, I use... Yeah, we could do that. We could do that. Do this. Push both of them. Just move here. Hit this guy once. I'm okay with that. We're gonna have 5 to deal with, including the Hornet Leader, though, and we haven't done any damage. Okay, if I move him into this spot here, no, because then push. And I want to kill the Soldier Scion, but everything else is attacking buildings. And that just makes it super annoying. Ugh. What I could... Now, because if I use the artillery mech, I was thinking using the artillery mech, shooting here. This guy would move out of the way. This guy would just end up hitting 2 buildings. So I think we definitely want to push. Like if I actually, okay, I think this might work out. Okay. So we go this. That guy's gonna kill him. Or no, he won't. What if I go here? Yeah, I think regardless, we're taking some damage here. That's what I was thinking. But again, I think I might be wrong. That's 2 grid damage. Yeah. I think there's a more optimal way of doing this. Oh, but that Soldier Scion's so annoying. So annoying. I think what do I think? So I think there's a way, but it's a little risky. I think regardless, we're going to take it grid damage. I don't think there's any choice I have in the matter with that. However, this sets us up better. So I think what we do is what do you're right, yeah. No, because then that doesn't deal with the Hornet Leader. Because I was thinking what we could do is we shoot the artillery mech here. That pushes him here. He would hit the building, but then we would kill the Soldier Scion. And then he dies. I think there's no way. I think regardless, I think we're taking damage. But I think we need to protect the Hornet Leader first, or the Corporate Tower, and start dealing damage here. I think that's just what we got to do. I could do something like that. I think if we're taking grid damage either way, I think we should. And we could hopefully resist. Yeah. That's unfortunate, but, you know, what are we going to do? Yeah. Yeah, we were taking damage either way. There was just no way around it. But we should be able to kill the Hornet this turn. Yeah, we're definitely going to kill it this turn. Alright, so not the worst. Not the best, but not the worst. So now we have 4 enemies to deal with. But at least the Hornet leader's dead. And we know that we're gonna at least protect the corporate tower, because this guy isn't doing anything. But he's stuck. He is stuck. So we really just have to deal with this guy. Can we deal with this guy? That's so unfortunate. Because we can't move. Can't move him either. We're literally trapped. Oh no, we're fine. We're fine. And then I just kill this guy. I'll just take a damage. That's fine. Yeah, and we're fine. So we got Perfect Island here, which is solid. We're gonna get a bonus reward. Yeah. Perfect. Yep, first corporate island. Perfect island. Nice and easy. So, okay, so we have the fire beam. It's a science class weapon, which means it's going to require an extra power to use. So I'm probably not going to go with this. We just don't have the reactors right now. We have Bethany Jones. Mech starts with a mission with a shield. And I think that's actually super strong. I like Bethany Jones a lot. So, and we can kind of slot her in. That's just fine. Probably put him on the cannon mech. Or just 2 grid power. We're sitting at 5 grid. I think we're fine. So we're going to take Bethany. Or for, what's her name? Camilla? Bethany, yep. And we'll put him on here. So now he starts with a shield, which is going to be useful for just kind of body blocking potentially. And then let's spend our reputation. So we'll sell Ganymede basically. What are we thinking here? So we can get a grappling hook for our brute mech. It is free, so that's not that terrible. It's just another movement option for us. Auto shields. I think this is a really weak one. They gain the shield after they take the damage. So you already have to take the damage, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. I've never actually got them. We could just get them and figure it out. But I think the way it's worded is it gains a shield after taking damage, and I just don't want any of my guys, any of my buildings taking damage either way. Yeah, if we look on the video, it shows a building being destroyed. So no. We could deploy a shield tank. This requires 2 power, and it's also pretty slow. I'm pretty sure it doesn't get a movement the turn it shoots, or you deploy it. I don't think we get any of these. I think we just get... Yeah, I think we just get straight up 3 reactor cores. So first thing we want to do... I think we want to put 2 damage on him. On Bethany. For the Taurus cannon. And then I think we need to start getting our movement up. Let's put 1 in our combat met. We want to get our movement up. 4 movement's a big deal. All right, so that's the first island. I hope you guys enjoyed. I've been trying to talk through our turns and kind of explain a little bit about what I was thinking when I'm doing this. Stick around. We're going to be going through the rest. I think I'm going to do a 4 island run for this, definitely, just to show off this great game. Thanks so much, everyone, for tuning in.